For some reason, I cannot equate a manly man voting Democrat. If I were out on a date with a guy and he told me he was a Democrat or voted Democrat, I would just walk out on him.
Hey guys, welcome back again to the channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So I came across this on my FYP and I tend to share with you guys. This MAGA woman was saying that no manly man, like no real man, will vote for Kamala. And people were like, what exactly are you saying? What's your definition of a manly man, right? What do you mean by no manly man? And I was just wondering, like, how will somebody even sit down to say no manly man will want to vote for Kamala? Does that mean that she believes that women should not be able to do some certain things? Do you get? So for the men that voted for Kamala, what is she trying to insinuate, right? Anyway, I actually brought this to you guys for us to talk about it, and you guys let me know what your thoughts are in the comments about this particular video. Okay, so let me go ahead and share some of the clips I've gathered from for you guys, okay, from the stitches of our video. Then we come back and talk more. Let me know what your thoughts are. Please do well to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Credit to all creators on this video. Let's go watch it.
A manly man voting Democrat.
Let me make sure I understand this correctly, because I didn't need to see the rest of that damn video. So according to you, you can't see manly men voting Democrat. And I guess I'm not manly men because I have 2 hoop earrings in my ears and painted fingernails, right? Let me tell you what I am and see whether or not that matches up with your idea of a manly man. You see, I believe in a woman's right to privacy, meaning I shouldn't have anything to do with what goes on with a woman in her doctor's office or the bathroom. I guess I'm not manly man because I believe in the idea of women being able to control everything, every aspect of their life. I guess I'm not a manly man because I like to protect my children from real things like unalivings at school and not fictional things like trans people taking a shit in a bathroom. Guess I'm not manly man then, huh? I believe in the idea of protecting the environment, you know, the planet we live on, so that my kids, my grandkids, and my great-grandkids, as well as your kids, grandkids, and great-grandkids, actually have something to live on other than a burning husk. Damn. Guess I'm not manly man, huh? I believe in the idea of leaving people alone to live their lives the way they want to, such as members of the LGBTQIA+. I guess real manly men like bullying them, beating them up, using Bible verses out of context to bash them, while there are other real manly men looking at their daughters. They're over here looking for some fictional trans woman in a bathroom that's going to touch their kid, right? Damn, so not manly man then, I guess. Do y'all realize that the internet is forever? No matter what you try to do to scrub this video from history, somebody has it. And when you are standing in front of God, you will have to deal with it there. But as long as you're on this side of the dirt, you will have to explain to your daughters and granddaughters, the nieces and the aunts and the cousins that you have in your life, that you think it's really manly man to not give a shit about anybody else but your damn self. I just can't see it. Probably because you haven't looked. You see, I am as much of a manly man as the next man. The only difference is I'm not a dick about it. I genuinely give a shit about humanity. That thing y'all keep pretending y'all care about when you sit on them church pews and worship Skyfather and Kenny Loggins' Jesus. Meanwhile, the pastor of that damn church, which is trying to tell you what a real manly man is, wants to sleep with your daughter. The one that's still in high school or elementary school. I will never understand how is it that y'all can continually call yourselves Christians, but everything that you speak of, every action that you take shows that you are Pharisees on a good day and demons on a bad one. So while you're over here looking for a manly man, maybe you should look for a good one. Not this uber ideal of what a manly man is. You mean the type that doesn't cry because, I ain't got time to cry, as opposed to a man who is actually very comfortable with emotions and can show things other than I just want to kill somebody. One day your child is going to see this. And then you're going to have to look that kid in the face and say, well, I wasn't thinking. I was just being selfish. When your daughter can't talk to you because the high school principal, not a trans person, an actual, one of those manly men, as you call them, keep leering at them when they're trying to go to the bathroom. Or when your husband says he has to be in the room with your 12 and 13 and 14-year-old daughter when she goes to the doctor's office. Or your fear that something will happen to your child and she won't be able to get a hold of anything like Plan B to control what happens to her own goddamn body. I guess that'll just be God's way. Because God's a real manly man too. What you're looking for is a fallacy. And you can't understand why some of us refuse to think in selfish terms like manly man and actually think about people other than ourselves. But then again, why am I not surprised? White women will always be the handmaidens of white patriarchy. Always. So much so that other white women don't want shit to do with y'all. So congratulations. I sincerely hope that manly man and those manly men that you have in your life don't harm your children. I truly hope they don't.
You can't equate a manly man voting Democrat. What's a manly man in your world? In your idea of manhood, what's a manly man? Is it determined by size, stature, how much they earn, how many women they've slept with, how many women they've beat? Is that what you're looking for in a manly man? I don't get you. I don't get you at all. I look through your page to see if you're like real. Like, are you serious? A manly man. We're still having these conversations in 2025. A manly man. I'm 6'3", 290 pounds. I drive a 4-wheel drive vehicle. Is that manly man enough? I've been married for almost 30 years. I have 3 kids. I work full time. I'm on a spiritual journey. Is that a manly man? I love Jesus. Is that a manly man for you? I mean, what is it with you? A manly man. You know what I don't do though? I'm not a hunter. I don't kill things for sport, and that's fine. I don't mind people who do. I don't own any guns. Is that what a manly man is in your eyes? Is someone who owns a lot of guns? I'm not still stuck in the past 25 years ago, 30 years ago back in high school, reliving my high school glory days and wearing my leather jacket and that kind of crap. Is that what your idea of a manly man is? I work hard. I help raise our kids. I help provide for our family. We do it as a team. I'm engaged in my kids' life. I support them. I encourage them. I support and I encourage my wife. Isn't that what a man is supposed to do? I'm engaged and I support my community. I advocate and I stand up for those who are suffering and those who are lost. I help those who need help. Isn't that what a manly man is? And you know what? You know what also I do? I supported Kamala Harris. I did. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. I'll support Democratic candidates. I will. If that's not manly enough for you, that's on you, not on me. Have the life you deserve.
While we all fight for equality, there are actually women who fight for the other way around, right? There are women who do not want equality in any way. They just like the man being on top. They want the man, oppressing them. They want a man who will shut them down at every time. While we fight for us to have a voice and be able to speak, get positions that men naturally are the people that we see there. Before now, you can't see a woman who is an engineer. You can't see a woman who is a politician. And now that, the world is changing, everything is changing, and we've started getting women who are coming out to do the job that men naturally are seen as the only people who can do this job. You are not seeing women coming up to do those jobs like the mechanics, other kind of jobs that men normally can do. Being a pilot, being a bus driver, just taking up positions that managerial positions that women are not allowed to take in before. Now we see women rising and taking them. And you have people like this woman who is coming out to say, oh, if you're a manly man, you cannot vote for this person. So you're not happy that a man is voting for Kamala because she happens to be like you? You're not happy that she came out to, pursue the seat of a president? That's your problem. That's your problem. I think some of the problem that, in fact, I think the problem that this particular person has is the ability for her not to be able to achieve some certain goals. And she decides to come out and spite other people who are pursuing their goals. You do not have vision of becoming a president, and you're seeing a woman living the dream that you wish that you can ever live, right? Because you feel that, oh, I can never be this person. So the best way to go about it is to talk bad about this person. I don't even get it. Like, what is the world turning into? Are we not supposed to be women supporting women? And I just keep wondering, manly man, and is men coming out to really answer you and say, oh, you mean manly man? What do you mean? I just keep wondering, at what point do we draw the line of the things that will come on social media to really talk about? At what point do we say, oh, this is not meant for the gram, I think I just have to keep my mouth shut? At what point do we say, oh, this is a woman, let me just go ahead and support her? At what point do we say, this is another century, so let me stand up and support my fellow woman? But instead of you supporting your fellow woman, you are there spiting the people who came out to vote for her because you believe in a man that does not allow women to have their rights and speak up their interests. That's the kind of man you believe in. And that's why you're saying manly man. You don't know the definition of what's your definition of manly man? What's your definition of a real man? Is it he has to be tall, or he has to be huge, or he has to have all the funds? What's your definition? Because if it's the things that we think that you meant, then you are out of line and you are out of point. You're not making any sense. Anyway, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Let's just have that conversation. What do you think this woman is talking about? Women and Kamala, people not like what she's saying. What's your thoughts about this whole episode today? Let me know in the comments, and please do well to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. I look forward to seeing you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.